To anyone on the internet who partakes in Delta 8 products, please do not scroll. Please listen. This is the quality of the rest of your life that we are dealing with. This Saturday, my boyfriend, a 22-year-old healthy guy, had a stroke due to the usage of Delta 8 products. The Delta 8 products, over that span of time, raised his blood pressure high enough to where it caused a clot in the left side of his brain, which impaired his speech, his mobility, his ability to regulate his emotions, and his ability to communicate. He is trapped inside of his brain, unable to get the words that he is trying to say out. By the time we got him to the hospital after his stroke, which was maybe 10 minutes, he had lost 80% of his brain function. They were able to send him into emergency surgery, and they were able to recover 20% of that. And then within a 24-hour period, he had another stroke in his sleep. Again, they were able to do another emergency surgery, but we have no idea how much of his brain function is affected. He currently has all of his memories and all of his retention and is just unable to properly communicate and get his words out. If you are using these products, please don't throw them away, because this was the cause. He was 22 years old and healthy. We were having a regular morning, and it was so quick. You always think that it's not going to happen to you, but it can. And I am no saint. I have been using those same products for years to self-medicate, and it's not worth it. I understand. Once you start using those things, it's hard to eat, it's hard to sleep, it's hard to have your mood stable. But there are other ways to fix any of those issues that you're having. And your health isn't worth it. We don't know if this is going to cause irreparable damage to his brain. We don't know if he will ever leave the state of confusion, which we hope he will. We hope for his recovery. But even that can take months to years of speech therapy and physical therapy to get any sort of semblance of normalcy back into his life. I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy, and if you or anyone you know and love uses Delta 8 products, please heed my warning. Because getting high is never worth your life, and there is no one who can save you from this fate but yourself. The only thing that can save you from this fate is discipline and acknowledgement, because the quality of the rest of your life isn't worth it. So please, if you're watching this, go to the doctor regularly. Don't brush off your health concerns because you think that you'll be okay, because you don't ever know if you're going to be okay. He was perfectly normal before this. Stop while you can, and don't take your brain for granted.
So, all right, the question is, what are Delta 8 products? All right, let's go ahead and read about it right here. All right, it says that Delta 8 is a THC. All right, Delta 8 THC is a psychoactive cannabinoid found in the cannabis plant. It is an isomer of Delta 9, the compound commonly known as THC, with which it occurs in hemp. Natural quantities THC found in hemp are low. Psychoactive effects are similar to that of Delta 9 THC, with central effects occurring by binding to cannabinoid receptors found in various regions in the brain. All right. So, okay, Delta 8 is THC pretty much. All right, it makes you high. Okay. So, before we get started, first and foremost, as always, I want to give all praise, our honor, and our glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Berkak Wadash, And next, double honors to the head apostle / elder bishops of the Great Millstone who teach and who rule well. Peace, blessings, and safety to all you sincere Akim. Keep pushing, keep believing, and keep the faith, regardless of whether people hear it, whether they forbear. All right. So this we saw the TikTok video. Okay, just a regular average day, and next thing you know, okay, young man had a stroke. All right. And here's the thing about it, man. All right, all of this could have been avoided had he feared the Lord. All right, this is the reason why we always go into that, man. It's extremely important to fear Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Because if this young man feared the Lord, he wouldn't have been trying to get high. All right. He would have never been in that situation in the first place. All right. To where his brain got damaged. All right. He would have been trying to be high on these scriptures. Let's go ahead and get some precepts, man. We're going to go to the book of Sirach, also known as Ecclesiasticus, chapter 5. And I'm going to go ahead and start at verse 2. It says, follow not thine own mind and thy strength to walk in the ways of thy heart. All right, the ways of your mind. And say not, who shall control me for my works? For the Lord will surely revenge thy pride. All right, that's one of the first things, that if someone wants to be a part of this thing, coming to the truth, okay, we're going to tell you, hey, well, you can't smoke. All right, you cannot smoke. And as Elder Manatazak Ba, he said something in a live one day, a long time ago, but it stuck with me. He said, you still over here smoking, and the Lord is ready to smoke your ass. All right. Hey, and that's what happened, man. Okay, the Lord smoked this dude. He smoked his brain. And that's true hell right there. Okay, like the girl said in the video, she said he's now trapped in his own mind. All right. He probably has regular thoughts in his mind, but he doesn't have the brain cells anymore to be able to articulate his words. Probably will be partially paralyzed, if not completely paralyzed. All right, all because he wanted to smoke. Okay. There's a reason why the Lord gave us our parents to tell us not to do certain things. All right. A good parent would have told their children, I don't want you smoking. All right. It's nothing good comes from it. And I don't know if this guy was a Jake or not, but let me get this quick precept. All right. For you Israelites out there. Okay. For you Israelites out there, this is 1 Corinthians chapter 3 and verse 16. And I've approved and corrected many people on this. All right. But, people are stubborn. They're going to do what they want to do. All right. Until the wrath of the Lord comes upon them. Hence the scripture that we just read. This is 1 Corinthians 3 and verse 16. It says, know ye not that let me click on it. Know ye not that ye are the temple of the Most High, and that the Spirit of the Most High dwelleth in you? Okay. So speaking to the Israelites. Do you not know that the Holy Spirit dwells within you? Okay. Those that are of the elect specifically. All right. Those that are elect specifically, but especially, those that are Israelites, but especially the elect specifically. All right. Do you not know that the Most High dwells within you? Verse 17, it says, if any man defile the temple of the Most High, him shall Yahweh destroy. For the temple of Yahweh is holy, in which temple ye are. All right. So if you defile the temple, okay, smoking, doing any kind of drugs, which is also witchcraft. That's where you get the Greek word for drugs would be pharmakia, or witchcraft would be pharmakia. That's where you get the word pharmacy from. All right, so doing recreational drugs is a form of witchcraft. All right, and we know the punishment for that according to the law. Okay, but if any man defile the temple of the Most High, him shall Yahweh destroy. For the temple of Yahweh is holy, which temple ye are. All right, it's supposed to be holy, separate from the world. Okay, people of the world, that's what they want to do. They're focused on getting high and pleasures of the flesh. All right, and it can lead to your deletion or something worse. Because to me, in my opinion, that's actually worse than just stroking out and then maybe you suffer for a short period of time and then you'll be at rest. Okay, what the situation that this young man is in now, to me, that's even worse than just being taken out. But that's why it's important. All right. Let's go back to it. Sirach 5:2. Follow not thine own mind, and thy strength to walk in the ways of thy heart. And say not, who shall control me from my works? Okay, somebody tries to correct you. Don't take on that mindset. Who shall control me from my works? For the Lord will surely revenge thy pride. Say not, I have sinned, and what harm hath happened unto me? A lot of people in that mindset. Okay, they say, well, I've been smoking 10 years. Ain't nothing happened yet. It don't matter. Once the wrath of the Lord comes, it can be sudden, at an instant, and it could change your life forever. All right. It says, say not, I have sinned, and what harm hath happened unto me? For the Lord is long suffering, he will in no wise let thee go. Concerning propitiation, be not without fear to add sin unto sin. So be not without fear to add sin unto sin. Once again, a lot of people in that mindset. I ain't got judged yet, so, it's all good. It said, and say not, his mercy is great. He will be pacified for the multitude of my sins. For mercy and wrath come from him, and his indignation resteth upon sinners. It says, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord. All right, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, meaning don't wait. All right. You see this video, get right today, because this could very well be your last. Okay. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day. For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security, all right, what does she say? It's just a regular day, it's a normal day. In thy security, when it's all love, it's all good, thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. All right. So I'm not going to go much further. This is just a quick cautionary tale. I was going to do a video on something else, but I saw this video and I had to bring it out because this is a heavy demon on Jake. All right. Smoking and trying to get high. All right. It's a heavy demon on Jake, man. Okay. And a lot of you Israelites going to end up getting put to death because you couldn't put down them fucking cigarettes, man. And them vape pens and all that, the weed and all that shit. All right. A lot of y'all gonna end up getting put to death. Okay, if not something worse, like what happened with this guy. Okay. And a lot of y'all took that serpent's piss. You took those Maxine waters. All right. So a lot of your immune systems and body is already compromised. All right, the last thing you need to be doing is taking advantage of and abusing illicit drugs. All right, it's only going to make you weaker. Okay, people need to fear the Most High, man. All right, because that's what leads to long life and peace. The commandments of the Lord. This man, if he feared the Lord, he wouldn't have. If he feared the Lord, he wouldn't have been trying to get high, man. All right, he'd have been seeking Yahweh Bashem Yahushai and doing that which is well pleasing unto him, which would have led to a long life. Okay, but hey, it is what it is. It's the judgment of the Lord. What can we say? So once again, just a cautionary tale. I'm going to close out with that. Lord's will is edifying as always. All praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Rakakodash. Until next time, Shalom.